Well guys, it's wet. It's quite late on in the day. It's about 10 o'clock I think, local time. I'm just popping here. I haven't been in here for a few weeks. I've been away, as you know, on my travels to various parts of the country. Banbury, the Lake District and the Ardnamurchan Peninsula, a little place called Kentra Bay. A very nice place, as you've seen the slideshows. I haven't brought a tripod with me, but I'd like to give more of a chat on that at some point, because it's a very good few weeks actually, the lakes and the Kentra Bay trips, because I learned an awful lot on various aspects of what we could call bushcraft and making pies in the backwood. It's raining and I'm just going to have a wander around these woods, so I'll be back in a minute, maybe a bit of a chat while I wander. Right, there's Alfie, my wonderful little dog, and well, we're all familiar with this piece of woodland. There he is again. Wonderful dog. We just took him to the vets and he's had a clean bill of health. He's put on a kilo since last year. Got to cut down his treats, I think. Very stocky, well built dog. Well anyway, as you know, I've been away and I'm on a hunt maybe for a piece of hazel for to make a Leicester spear with. Be doing a video on that. It involves a bit of cold forging, no less, and it's a good piece of kit. I'm going to use it for spear fishing at sea. Basically getting flatties. You go treading for flatties. Other than that, I'm hoping to find some fungi. It's been pretty dire this year. The only place I saw any fungi of any abundance was in Scotland, and there was a lot there, and even they said it was a bit dry for this time of the year. So, all hoping. But other than that, you know, it's been good. A good few weeks, as I said earlier. The coastal forager was wonderful. I learnt a lot. I'm busy formulating plans to make gill nets, and as I've said in a previous video, I'll be doing a net making tutorial, though no doubt if you look around YouTube you can find one. But I'll be carving the netting needles as well. You can buy them, but to my mind half the fun of this thing that we call bushcraft is creating your own tools, apart from a knife, which you know, you would go to a specialist if you haven't got geared up for that. There's one or two other aspects. So I've got a new axe head, and I'm sorting out another axe head. I've got a Kent pattern axe, which I might do a little bit on the end, tag on the end of this video if I can find it. Other than that, it's pretty cool. It's a damp autumnal morning. Winter is on the horizon. Now, will it be a cold winter or will it be a mild one? Who knows? Anyway, what else have we got? Yep, formulating plans to go back up to Scotland again next year. I've already booked a week up there. I'd like to go back up on my own account. I've looked at the travelling to get into where I want to get to, and it's not that bad. I've just got to see the distance from Acharacal to Kentra Bay, because there's a bus service from Fort William to Acharacal, and then go from there to Kentra, and maybe spend a couple of days on Kentra Bay doing my own thing. Anyway guys, if I come across any fungi I will film it, and another little chat in a mo. I'm going to go onwards to there. Well guys, I think that's my first fungi find of the day, apart from the usual bracket ones I see on the birches and the hornbeams around here. It looks like a puffball. It could be an earth ball. I shall know more when I get home and look this up online. But it's a fungi. Sadly, I'm not going to eat this one. Well guys, I might not have found any edible fungi, but I found a couple of nice Birch polypores. It's a nice size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest these two. There's quite a few old ones on this dead birch, obviously, and I'm going to make some strops. Yeah, cut them up, make a couple of razor strops, and with the offcuts, put them into the smudge box for keeping the little beasties away. Anyway, there we go. More on that later. Well guys, I've almost come to the end of my little woody walk. I haven't been here, as I said, I haven't been in here for a few weeks due to my being away. And in the way of fungi, considering the rain we've had of late, there's nothing, no fly agaric. There's only those two nice fresh birch polypores that I found, and I picked them and I will be making a couple of strops out of them, pocket strops for taking when you go out, keep an edge on your knife. Other than that, it's dire. There's no fly agaric, there's no seps, no russulas, nothing. I'm just looking around, I can't see a thing. Not a thing. But other than that, it's been not a bad walk. I've been felling trees near the lake again, and it's beginning to look quite nude around there, part of it. I do have concerns over it. I mean, we chop a tree down, and often the tree's been there longer than we have, and we don't often ask ourselves why. It's just in a moment of aesthetic oblivion, basically, which we fall into. Found one or two almost suitable specimens for my Leicester spear, but I don't know yet. Maybe something will turn up. I keep seeing odd bits of wood. I want to make a take apart spear, and it's got a feel right, you know. Other than that, not a lot going on. As I mentioned earlier, I've got some plans coming off, which I'm going to extrapolate over the next few vids, and I hope you enjoyed this little catch up, I suppose. Whoops, I'm drifting out of camera shot. There we go. And to all my friends out there, be good and be well, and catch up with you later. Oh Sandy, I wonder how my knife's coming on. I don't like badgering you about it, but it was such a wonderful knife, and I missed it on the course. I could have done with it. Other than that, many things to do, so I'm going to get back home and make myself a cup of tea. I didn't bring any brew kit out with me today. So TTFN guys, until the next time, bye. Autumn, a season of mists and mellow fruitfulness.